Hello everyone, Justin Patton here, leadership and communication coach. And I know there's probably a lot of you watching this video today who feel like you're maybe just playing too small in the world, that you know you're capable of so much more, but you don't know really how to step into that greatness. And I was going back through my notes in A Course in Miracles this morning, and there's a line that just always really resonated with me and I want to share it. And it says this. It says, "It's only by finding your function and fulfilling it that you can escape from littleness." It's only by finding your purpose and fulfilling it that you can escape from littleness. And I know a lot of you are like, well, that's great, Justin, but how do I find my function or my purpose? And I believe that your purpose in life is always rooted in the themes of your life. And so do you understand the themes of your life? You know, everyone has had a path that is just uniquely theirs. You have been through experiences and been taught lessons that I will never understand or get, or other people's lessons, and how they're all uniquely ours. And it's those lessons and experiences that we've been through that really shape who we are. And I believe that when we can get really clear about the theme in our life, we start to understand what our purpose and what our function really is, and then we can step into that and play bigger in the world. So I just want to offer you a small activity that I do in a bunch of my training programs and that I get to coach leaders across the country on. And I ask them to do this. I say, I want you to think back in your life. Think about the people that really shaped you, who taught you lessons, good or bad. And I want you to think about the experiences that you've been in and how those experiences have dramatically taught you the lessons and the things that of how you show up today. And those lessons and those experiences could have been really good or really bad. And if I could see your life on just a little small Polaroid picture, and it had to represent everything that you've been through and who you are as a person, what is the theme that I would see on that Polaroid picture? And so for some people, when they do this activity, they say, listen, my theme has all been about perseverance. Some will say it's about the power of words. And some people will say, their whole theme is around love or fear or being an overcomer in life. And so for you on watching the video today, I would ask you, if your life was just represented on a Polaroid picture and that's all that somebody could see about your life, and really everything that you've been through culminated into this, what would they see about your life? And what would that word or that phrase be that you've really been through? And I believe that once you can come up with that, you start to figure out what your function and purpose is. So, you know, it was interesting. I had a leader one time say that his theme in life was all about love, about not being loved, about not having unconditional love, and then about people loving him greatly. And he said, I want to teach people that love is a choice. And as a leader, he's in a position every day where he gets to help and coach other people, that you can lead out of a place of love and compassion and empathy, or you can do it from anger, fear, and bullying. And that's a choice that you get to make. And he gets to teach people that every day. There was another person that I coached before who saw some of their parents make a lot of decisions out of fear in their life and never step into their potential. And they said their function was to kick fear's ass and to help other people know that they can kick fear's ass. And so every day, how do they help people understand that the decisions you make are either rooted in love or fear, and that I want to make my decisions from a different place? And just personally for me, one thing I did, I've done this activity several times, and I always say my purpose in life is to empower people to be their own champion in life. And there were times in my life where I really failed, whether it was, or had a really hard times, whether it was the death of my father, whether it was failing the Kentucky teaching exam twice, whether it was by being pushed out of a job I loved. All these experiences, I was at a place in my life in that moment that was kind of bottom. And I realized in those moments, it was my responsibility to save myself. I'd been a champion for everyone else in life, but who was going to be my champion? And what would happen when I could empower myself to be my own champion in life so that I could go out and do even bigger things? And so every day I get a platform to make these videos, to write stuff, or to go on stages across the country and empower people to be their own champion so they can do bigger things. So I hope you'll ask yourself today, what is the theme in your life? And if you could really get clear about what that is, I believe that vision of what your theme is starts to push you and pull you closer to what your function is. And then finally, ask yourself this: does the role and the job and the position I'm in today give me the platform to fulfill my function? And almost everyone I've ever coached says yes. And if it doesn't, I would tell you to find a new job, find a new position, a new role. But when you can get really clear about your function and about your purpose, I believe you stop playing small in the world and you start pulling yourself up. You step into your own greatness, into your own power, and you start to play bigger in the world. And so that is my hope for all of you today. So I hope this gives you something to think about. If you know someone else really needs to hear this message, please share the video with them. And if no one tells you They believe in you. I want you to know that I believe in you. Have a good day, everyone. Keep playing bigger. Bye-bye.